anything you didn't expect?
No, they were just outright physical off the jump of the snap. Got out of leverage at times, whether it's in the front. Speaking specifically about the D-line, they got out in front on some plays, out of leverage us, played behind plays. They gashed us for every yard, they throws, and just really was a bad game as far as playing with your keys.
It seemed like the second half, you were able to pick up the effort on defense. What changed for you guys in that half?
I think it is just coming into halftime and trying to remind each other that, all we got is us. We need to play for us, play together, play as a team, brotherhood, all that stuff. Obviously, Coach AP making halftime adjustments, certain calls against certain formations that they run, and just sticking to your keys and playing what Coach calls them.
What have you thought about the tendency to kind of have a quarter or a half go bad in some of these games and then play well other than that?
I don't think that deep about it. I play the one play and I keep moving on. I play the next play. I don't look at it. I don't look at my rearview mirror really. The only time I do that is on Sundays when we go over the film, try to correct what we need to correct for the next week coming up, and just making sure all those stuff is nice and tight.
The weather was a factor at all?
AP said that he thought it was mostly gap fit stuff. I know as a D lineman, gap fit. I know as a D lineman, maybe you're not seeing some of that, but did you have any sort of perspective on that?
Normally when you hear a call and you look at the formation that they're in, you can kind of visualize where you're supposed to be as a D lineman. And as long as you can play with your leverage and play in that gap, and then the linebackers can fit where they need to fit, stuff like that, and then it just trickles on up to the DBs. Then it's a matter of if we're playing to the right leverage. Like I said, just continuing to fight, seeing the play finish out.
Michelle may have asked, I'm not sure, but the injuries, when Shannon's out, Darian is out, you got at safety, how much is it tough to calibrate how much of a factor that has on a game like this?
It really doesn't. Guys behind them, they're expected to step up, whether that be second string, third string, doesn't matter. Guys should be stepping up. They practice, we get the reps, we go over everything together. Coach coaches everybody the same. It's not the coach just coaches the starters and then the younger guys or whoever behind needs to listen and catch up. It's coaches everybody.
This team you guys tend to get off to slow starts. Is there anything you can put your finger on why that seems to happen a lot?
No, I'm not sure. We go out there and we're playing. Our pads are on, our helmet is clicked on. We see the call, we run it, and we play it out.
First of all, man, thanks for taking time. I know it's frustrating as hell to talk after a loss. Is there anything that stands out about this loss as opposed to the others that's just bugs you a little bit differently?
I think personally for me, an assessment that I've made for myself is knowing that, the stuff we go over in practice, when we watch film, we mimic it in practice to see what it's going to look like in the game. And when we see it in the game, I'm not sure if it is us being surprised. I'm not sure if it's us thinking it's a different play or something like that. It's very frustrating at times, yeah. But our coaching staff does a really great job on getting us prepared. Sometimes we might not look at it based on the score. May that be your opinion or so, but our coaches do a tremendous job getting us prepared, showing us what they need to show us, getting us ready. And we go in the game with a lot of confidence. We really do. Offense, defense, special teams, we all do. And sometimes it might not play out in your favor, but you just got to keep playing on next play.
Thank you.
Coach Hill's here.